my God, what the fuck?
Welcome back to Unbox. I'm your host, Uncle Rice, back at you again with a double dose of solid advice. Before we get started, make sure that you like the video, comment your opinion down below, and subscribe to the page to help us continue to grow and go. Now, today we have another young lady who demands that a man pays every dime of her bills, and if he doesn't, in her own words, he can get out of her mother effing face. We gon' let her speak her piece, and then we'll be right back to unboxing. Let's go.
You know what? If a man wants to get with me, he has to be a 100% provider. That means he pays all the bills. You gotta pay all my mother effing bills. Otherwise, you can stay up out my face. For real, for real.
Now, I don't mean to be rude, but there has to be a certain level of beauty before you start demanding everything. There has to be a certain level of attitude and peace before you start demanding anything. There has to be a certain level, because there's levels to this game that you have to achieve before you can start demanding that somebody pays for your life. Because essentially that's what these ladies are asking for a man to do. Walk into her life, take all of the baggage that she's accumulated from all of the other men that she's done dealt with, and then take care of her as if she is his child. I don't agree with it, but this is something that is prevalent, and it seems like even the older ladies who lived in a generation where they had to take their ass to work and help out with the bills, even these women are now jumping on the bandwagon with the younger women, feeling like they don't have to do anything but show up. But baby, if you just gonna show up, can you at least show up looking good? Can you at least show up seeming like you got a pleasant personality? Can you at least show up and bring the first lady if you want that presidential treatment? What makes you think that your presence alone is valuable enough for a man to go out and work in the hot sun, sit up and listen to their boss's bullshit, have to deal with everything else in the world, including their own bills, and then turn around and pay your bills, listen to your bullshit, and listen to you argue and complain about things that he ain't doing? Meanwhile, he is holding the spoon to put the food in your mouth. He's buying the food. Hell, he's bringing home the bacon and he's cooking it up. And plus, you probably even want him to help you clean up the house and do shit like that. I gotta tell you, I look at the modern men right now as mules. Not all, but some of them. A lot of you guys are trained man pools. You men are out here dealing with this shit all to get next to something soft. And if you're chasing after beauty, beauty don't take much nowadays. A trip to Ulta, that's all it takes. Anybody can spray paint themselves to look beautiful, but when I see 3s, 4s, and 5s demanding 10, 11, and 12 treatment, and knowing that the only reason they acting like this is because some of you suckers out here have went along with it, I shake my head. Your generations, your forefathers will be rolling over in their graves right now, and I'm talking to the young men in this generation. They would be rolling over in their graves. The pimps of old, Goldie, Iceberg Slim, Bishop, Don Magic Wand, those guys like that, they would probably blow a gasket if they knew the type of bullshit that y'all was putting up with. Because first and foremost, one thing I can say about us old school men, we didn't take no wooden nickels. And even if we was dealing with a woman that other people might have perceived as being something that we didn't perceive her as, you could bet your damn bottom dollar that she was treating us good. These women nowadays think they could treat y'all like horse shit and then hop on y'all back and ride off into the sunset and don't have to do a damn thing. Y'all don't have to agree with me on this, and if you don't, give it a thumbs down, but if you do, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the page, and I want to hear your opinion. If you got something to say, whether it's positive or negative, bring it, because I'm going to stand for the men from the old generation in saying Baby, if you want all them bills paid, you better make sure that I got everything I need, and that includes a peaceful home. I'm your man, Uncle Rice, and this has been Unboxed. Enjoy your day.